One other aspect, Sandy, about how to conduct a day of sports ministry or a camp of sports ministry, and I think it's one major aspect of this of the service is discipline, and the concept of discipline might be a little bit foreign for a lot of us, but it's basically a way of correcting behavior or modifying behavior, negative behavior into a positive behavior, and it's something that allows for some room for reflection, some room for discussion, to get the person that is misbehaving and the person that is responsible for them or serving that person to reach a solution or reach a conclusion.
One of my favorite ways of discipline, because we've been raised into a culture in general, like we've been raised in Egypt and we've lived here in the US, and we've seen that the most common way of discipline that we see is only punishment, which is basically you've done this, you deserve this. But what we do as a discipline is very different. And we believe that it's a conversation, it's reaching a conclusion and understanding what was wrong and what is the right thing and how to correct it. And not only that, but at the same time we do, I call it a fun thing, not all the servants like it, but we do physical discipline. So for example, if Ahmed has used foul language in the last game, he's gonna do maybe push-ups, maybe sit-ups, wall sits, running laps. But it's not only that it's a physical discipline, but we're in sports, so we can always do physical discipline, can relate to it. But the other thing that's even more important is that after I have a talk with Ahmed and ask him, why have you done this? What do you see that was wrong and what was not wrong? And we reach a conclusion, I am gonna do the discipline with him, because we always hope for two things. The first thing is we want them to know that we're doing this not because we want to punish them and we want to revenge. It's not an evil act, but it's more of, it's love. We've done something wrong and there's going to be a consequence for it, but I'm not letting you do it on your own. I am going to do it myself with you. And if he fails to complete it, I am going to have to finish it for him. And that takes us to the second point in discipline, where we actually want them to get a chance, and we hope that through this discipline, they can actually remember and recall and reflect on the sacrificial love that Christ has done for us. And it's always reflecting on the cross, and it's always reflecting on what Christ has taken for us, though we deserved all the blame and we deserve to take all the punishment. So we always do discipline, we don't do punishments, and we always do them together, and hoping that we can reach that. One important thing, and I think Ahmed is the best person to do that, and he probably doesn't admit it all the time, but we always give him the blame. If we have a rule and there is a discipline, it is the discipline no matter what. Sometimes there is grace, and we try and still teach that, but we have to stick to the rule, and we have to teach them that there is right and wrong. And if we say rules and then we give it a slack, then we basically fail to discipline sometimes our body, our souls, and our spirits. So I think that's a very, very important thing with discipline. Well, thank you so much for being with us in Christ in Sport. We have so much more always to tell you, and hopefully we'll give you more information about it. And if you're ever interested, we would love to share with you a lot of our resources and a lot of the information and the experience that we've had. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thank you for being with us in Christ in Sport.